The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So another said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said that you talk so much about Kemet. I don't give a fuck about that because it's all man-made shit. You don't see me turned up and going crazy and putting your name. Oh, Judah said this. I don't give a fuck.
Shaka. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I'm Sonetta. Ramesses was just another man, bro. I don't worship them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I don't give a fuck what Akhenaten said.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people. How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people, period.
You're wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Kemetics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books. But Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lie detector.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty. But he also took a...
Well, I'm just going to check how the sound is because I'm outside. Don't want to stay in the corner. It seems like it's breaking up a little bit, but we're going to see what's up. So the title of this live stream is very simple. Who is Kemetic? Question mark. Now we have the sister Sugar Hayes in the place to be. She wrote, what time is it in France? Lord, it's 2:30 a.m. on the west coast of the United States. It's 11:30 a.m. here in France. So I've shared the link to get on the panel if everybody wants to holler. Take this opportunity, man. I'm asking the question because we have seen in the last few days that some people claim to be Kemetic and they see it as a badge of honor, just like many Pan-Africans. They think that by labeling themselves Pan-Africans or Kemetic, then it makes them good people. You understand what I'm saying? And amazingly, we have some friendship scholarship, and we have some people who will allow their so-called Kemetic members to say that they don't give a about the Kemetic text. Storm is in the place to be how you doing. So I'm wondering who's Kemetic, because you cannot be Kemetic and also be anti-Kemetic at the same time, or you cannot be Kemetic and be anti-Kemetic text at the same time. Now, since when being Kemetic is being cool with convicted rapists or convicted child molesters? By the way, go to my community timeline. You should know my YouTube account, right? For those who don't know, who just happened to stumble upon this video because they saw the Medunet chat on my hat in the thumbnail. It is just right there, my hat forever, all in one word. And once you are there, you click on community and you will see my post. So one of my posts today, I have 3. Okay, it was buffering now. So how's the sound? Let me know. Is it breaking up a lot? Let me know. Talk to me. Is it breaking up a lot? I have 5G right now, so it should be okay. Talk to me. You know I like interaction. Okay. As a matter of fact, I just remember that it takes a little while. Like it may take like 10 to 15 seconds before the message appear here on my streaming platform. But on the YouTube chat, it's like almost instantaneously or immediately. So yeah, 5:40 on the East Coast. 5:40. That's EST time right there. So how's the sound? Let me know. Maybe you have answered already. Just gotta wait like the little 10, 15 seconds. Maybe more, maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Arthur Smith, who was Hotep brother. And really feel free to hit the link, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that many people on the panel, so whatever question you have, whatever statement you want to make. But now the new age, Hebrew Israelite, we're into the booty clapping, hey, I pass on that. You know what I'm saying? I pass. I'm still shocked about what I heard yesterday. So you have Woof Woof who interviewed okay, thank you. You have Woof Woof. She's the same lady who try to act like she's against child molesters. That's a bad look, man. Now well, the scamming going on over there. I think back then, Scam Chatter told her. I mean, she told him, and when she saw him, she had this crazy sensation about him, and he told her that he felt the same way. And she asked him, where do we go from there? And he told her to the top if she's not afraid. But then he told Woof Woof that he wants to be his sex husband, his lover, his scammer. And she's like, yeah, as long as I get paid, I'm all good with that. Then he told her, Woof Woof, you got to believe what I tell you. You have to believe that what I'm doing is for the best of us. You're going to be my Woof Woof. And she said, yeah, I'm down with that. You understand what I'm saying? Those who know the movie know what I'm talking about. So now there's less coming, less money in the pocket. Looks like she slimmed up a little bit. But anyway, I'm just saying, on the video where she interviewed, the guy who was convicted for child molestation or rape of a child, she just looked, bigger. You know what I'm saying? Looks like she was eating well. It looks like she wasn't missing any meal. Hey, Noah, how you doing? Noah's from France, right? Hotep. Who's Kemetic? You're seeing we have people No, the Shrine of Ma'at don't mind having a member who say he doesn't give a F about Kemet, who say he doesn't give a F about the Kemetic text. That's new. You never see a Christian being accepted in a Christian group or church or congregation and he say he doesn't give a F about the Christian text. He's doing fine. Salutations à toi, frère. Comment je suis là? Tu as vu le mec là? L'hébreu du Congo, qui dit qu'il n'aime pas les Africains, qui dit qu'il n'est pas africain, que les Congolais sont des Bantous, que les Bantous sont originaires du Moyen-Orient. Est-ce que tu as vu ça, mon frère? Après, je ne sais pas ton niveau d'anglais, mais le mec, il a dit ça, mon frère. Il a dit ça, mon frère. Il parle lingala, mon frère. Il vient du Congo et il dit qu'il n'est pas africain et qu'il n'aime pas les Africains. So it's going to take a little while, a few seconds for the comments to appear on my end. So you see the brother is a French speaker. I think he's in France, you know. And I was asking him if he saw that Congolese brother, the brother whose parents were born in the Congo. You know, he was born in the Western Hemisphere, but his parents are from the Congo. He speaks Lingala, but he said that he's not African, that he doesn't like African, and that Africans come from the Middle East. And see, the brother said, no, I haven't seen that. But the thing is that it's in English, and you know, but c'est en anglais en fait. C'est en anglais. C'est en anglais après. Voilà. C'est le dommage mental que causent ces cultes d'Hébreux israélites. Parce qu'en fait, bon, franchement, je ne suis pas au courant, mais en France, je sais bien qu'ils lèchent les fesses des Américains. Mais regarde ça. Je pense que tu comprends assez l'anglais pour comprendre ça. Regarde ça.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
As a people, ça veut dire en tant que peuple, en tant que population. Et je pense que tu comprends, I hate Africans. Et si tu ne comprends pas, bah, ça veut dire je hais les Africains. Ok, pas de souci. Et ça, c'est sur la chaîne du bâtard sanitaire, le chien. Là. Et tu vois, je ne sais pas si tu connais Jabari Ozazé. Il dit qu'il est kémétique. Ça se passe sur la chaîne de sanitaire. Sanitaire, il n'a rien dit. Il n'a pas dit je ne suis pas d'accord, il ne faut pas dire ça. Et Jabari Ozazé, il s'en fout. Tu vois? Oui, j'ai vu, il est congolais. Il est congolais, mon frère. Il est congolais. Now, English speakers feel free. You know, the guy is a French speaker. So, I mean, I'm just kicking it in French. But, you know, English speakers, you know, feel free to participate. Feel free to hit that link to get on the panel. The link is there. It's in the chat. All right? Et toi aussi, si tu veux venir sur le panel, viens sur le panel. C'est pas grave si tu ne montres pas ton visage, parce que tu es un supporter, donc il n'y a pas de souci. Tu vois, ce sera plus rapide même. Ouais, il est congolais. Et il n'aime pas les Africains. Choqué. Bah oui, choqué, mais. Donc, Jabari Osassé, qui est un prêtre kémétique, un prêtre kémite, comme on dirait en France, il s'en fout. Donc, j'ai demandé au responsable, au supérieur hiérarchique de Shrine of Ma'at, qui s'appelle Baba Heru, comme ils disent, Baba Heru, ce qu'il en pense, tu vois, mais après, on va voir si on aura une réponse ou pas. Comme ça, on sait qui est qui. J'ai demandé aussi au professeur James Moore, et j'ai aussi mentionné le docteur Leonard Jeffries dans la publication que j'ai faite là récemment. Young Heru wrote, you don't get Shaka, they care what you say or feel because they could say what they can and get away with it. Okay, I did not get exactly the message, but I hope you're doing good, Young Heru. Feel free to hit the link, brothers and sisters. I'll share the link to get on the panel. We have a brother, a French speaker. He's shocked. C'est choqué. Oui, en Afrique, il y a cette mouvance des Bantous hébreux. Et écoute, Raël aussi. Ouais, mais mon frère, est-ce que les Bantous hébreux, ils disent qu'ils n'aiment pas les Africains? Le frère, là, c'est ce qu'il a dit. Il a dit, j'aime pas les Africains. Il a dit, on n'aime pas les Africains. We don't like Africans. C'est ce qu'il a dit. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Il dit que les Bantous viennent du Moyen-Orient, mon frère. En fait, il veut tellement être accepté par les Afro-Américains, hébreux-israélites, négrophobes et anti-africains, qui s'inventent une origine. Mais après, il a le droit de faire ce qu'il veut. Moi, mon souci, c'est la chaîne de sanitaire qui est membre de l'organisation de Jabari Osassé, qui s'appelle The Shrine of Ma'at. Et le mec qui invite des gens qui dit qu'il hait les Africains, ça ne dérange personne. Sanitaire, il est en vidéo. Bien sûr, il a retiré. Des fois, en fait, il montre son vrai visage, après il retire la vidéo. Il parlait à Chaka Amos. Il lui a dit, J'en ai rien à foutre de ce qu'a dit Ramsès. J'en ai rien à foutre de ce qu'a dit Akhenaton. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Donc, c'est une fois de plus les gens qui se disent kémites et qui acceptent tout, même la négrophobie. Comme les panafricains en France qui ont accepté la négrophobie venant de son islam, j'ai la vidéo de Farrakhan qui enseigne que les Noirs sont maudits. Sanitaire, attends, on va le cuisiner. Oh, you know what he says here? He says, another way, we're going to cook him. I'm not scripting this, man. Faut le cuisiner, en effet, faut faire savoir aux gens ce qui se passe là. Quand on voit les gens là, avec les hanques qui parlent de Kemetic et tout, faut qu'ils sachent. Faut qu'ils sachent. Jabari et Sassé, il s'en fout. Il n'a rien dit du tout. Et on va voir au professeur James Moore, le professeur Leonard Jeffries. Apparemment, il a des problèmes de santé, mais on verra. Beaucoup surfent sur le kémétisme. Oui, la NOA se fait tabasser, t'inquiète pas. Alors, ça m'étonnerait. Hein. Parce que les panafricains, là, les black bracules panafricains, là, ils leur ont léché l'anus pendant des années, avec judo et tout. Donc, la vidéo de Farrakhan, c'est dans la description de ma vidéo. Ça s'appelle Malédiction Shabbat. C'est dans la description de cette vidéo et toutes nos vidéos. J'ai traduit en français. Il dit que les Noirs sont maudits, défigurés, et que notre apparence physique, c'est l'essence de la laideur. Et ça, tous les panafricains, là, ils acceptent ça parce qu'ils n'ont pas condamné ça. Sébastien Girouette, il n'a pas condamné ça. D'ailleurs, il s'est vanté de faire partie de cette organisation. Mais bref, c'était la parenthèse. Young Hero wrote that Sa and Apostle got into it last night. Man, it is what it is, man. But if you don't mind, share the link with me so I can check it out. You know, if you can give me the top 10, if possible. Oui, je l'ai diffusé cette vidéo de Farrakhan. C'est grâce à toi que je ne le suis plus. Eh ben, salut. Panafricain, c'est défenseur violent pédophile. Ah, je ne sais pas si tu es au courant. Sanitaire, il a qui? Un mec qui a été en prison pour avoir violé une mineure. On a le document du tribunal. Jabari, il s'en fiche de ça. Donc, on va voir ce que Baba Héroux va dire. Tu vois? Et il y a aussi les Israélites, là, ASUPK, ISUPK. On a leur capitaine, là, Tazaria, qui admet en vidéo, à deux reprises, deux occasions différentes, qu'ils ont un membre qui a été condamné. Ah, tu ne savais pas? Tu ne savais pas. The brother didn't know. Mais bon, c'est en anglais. C'est en anglais. Mais oui, bon, regarde, je vais te jouer la vidéo, regarde. Alors, tu sais quoi? Non, je vais la jouer quand même. Parce qu'il y a des francophones. Si tu leur dis, OK, écoute à partir de là. Ils comprennent comme l'anglais. Écoute bien ça, mon frère.
Are you accused of molesting your wife's niece, who is your niece through marriage?
I have no recollection of that. You would have to inform me of what you're talking about. I have no recollection of that.
Okay, I will be able to one day. So I have my third question. Captain Cesario, do you have a homie that's in prison right now for child molestation that you support financially?
Yes.
But I thought you were against child molestation and those that are molesters to children.
I am against child molestation and those that molest children.
So why are you supporting this person, but you speak ill against others that have a love for people that have been just accused of child molestation?
Okay, I'll answer your question very easily. When I was at both cases of both trials, the evidence that they had, they gave the brother a lie detector test, which he passed. They tested the sister for the young girl, rather, whether her hymen was broke because he was accused of molesting her. Her hymen was not broke. A hymen, for those that don't know, a hymen is something that they use to test to see if the woman's or the child's virginity has been broken or anything like that. There was information that she said that she gave, which she then retracted. So the first case that they did was thrown out. The second case they did not want to answer to. The jury was hung on it, and the judge did not want to release them until they came up with an answer, and then they came up with a guilty verdict. So from observing the case, if he was guilty of the crime, I would in no way support the brother. But from the evidence of the case, from the testimonies of him as well as the individuals involved, he was not guilty, even though he was found guilty.
Wow, so he was not guilty, even though he was found guilty, but you speak ill against someone else that is not guilty, but they say he was guilty. So I have a question. This brother that you support, does he have children?
Yes.
And if so, do you ever say to those children, you have a father that's a child molester?
No, I don't.
Well, why do you do that to others that have a love for Dr. Malachi Z. York Ill and you want his children of him being a quote-unquote so-called child molester and you speak for supporting him?
Ok. Qu'est-ce que cette adresse-là? Il y a plein d'autres motifs. Il y a Amera, ou Amora plutôt, comme on dit en français. Il y a Hotep, il y a Mahat. Ah, mais tu comprends l'anglais. Ah, mais ça va, j'allais traduire. Et à la fin, shut the F up. Oui. Donc, je pense que ça veut dire, tu vois. Donc, pour ceux qui ne savent pas, on va traduire pour les francophones qui aiment lécher le cul des panafricains afro-américains. Ferme ta gueule, salope, ou pétasse. Tu vois. Ou plus, tu pouvais choisir n'importe quel mot. C'est juste par souci de traduction que j'emploie cette profanité. C'est de limiter, mais c'est dur avec ces violeurs d'enfants. Lui, il est sur la chaîne de Sanitaire et il a admis qu'il soutient le mec financièrement. Un mec qui a été déclaré coupable dans un tribunal. Ouais, un peu. Ouais, mais assez. Tu as bien capté. Tu vois. Et là, il y a une autre occasion où Sanitaire, le bâtard, ils ont violé. Polite, en fait. Brother Polite.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have a
standard?
member in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books, but Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all already.
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lot of.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty, but he also
was not found guilty.
I'm not saying don't support him, though.
Right,
brother. You said if the brother come on my channel, you done.
Wait.
And you know you got me, man. You got me. I said, all right, brother.
That's right. Right. But what is that part?
J'étais muet. Alors là, tu vois, c'est que le mec, il a l'audace de dire à Sanitaire, le bâtard, que si Polite est sur sa chaîne, c'est mort. Il ne viendra plus sur la chaîne. Alors que lui-même, il est en vidéo à admettre qu'il soutient financièrement le membre de l'organisation qui a été déclaré coupable pour viol d'enfants, pour abus sexuel d'enfants. C'est pour dire la folie, quoi, tu vois. C'est sur la communauté anglophone. Sanitaire, c'est le bâtard. Il se dit Kemetic, tu vois. Mais il invite tous les gens qui insultent Kemet. D'ailleurs, lui-même, il a dit qu'il n'a rien à foutre des textes de Kemet. Tu vois. Alors, écoute ça, parce que je pense que tu n'étais pas là au début. Écoute ça.
Shaka. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I'm Son Netta. Ramesses was just another man, bro.
il a dit, j'en ai rien à foutre de ce que Ramsès a dit, j'en ai rien à foutre de ce que Akhenaton a dit. Comme si tu vois un musulman qui va dire qu'il n'en a rien à foutre de ce que tel ou tel compagnon du prophète a dit, tu vois, ou tel prophète a dit. Ou enfin, j'ai même pas besoin de m'étaler là-dessus, tu vois. C'est le bâtard lui-même qui prétend être Kemetic, tu vois. Et Jabari Ossase, il s'en fout, c'est pas grave, on sait qui il est, mais Baba Herou, on en attend en fait. Tu vois, ils aiment bien être silencieux. Incroyable, pourquoi c'est DT Kemetic? You see, the brother goes incredible. Why does he claim to be Kemetic? Opportunism. Opportunism. That's what it is. C'est pour la maille, payola. Parce qu'il a aussi dit qu'il était hébreu-israélite. C'est comme ça. C'est pour ça qu'on n'avance pas. C'est pour ça qu'on n'avance pas. Si le mec est chrétien, pas de problème. Il est musulman, pas de problème. Il est juif, pas de problème. Il est athée, pas de problème. Il est hindou, bouddhiste, pas de problème. Les gens qui se disent être quelque chose et manquent de respect envers cette chose-là, ça va pas. Donc j'attends Baba Herou, professeur James Small, on verra. All right, brothers and sisters, feel free, you know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, I'm going to share the link again. I don't have that much battery. You know, I think I'm going to sit in my car and plug my phone to my laptop so I can go a bit longer, because at least that French speaker, he's interacting, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to interact. At the Google Street View over there. Oh, he stopped. All right. We share the link. I shared it already, but you know, some people may not see it. Link on the panel. How can I play while I plug my stuff? Oh yeah, that punk Reggie.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Kemetics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
Ça, c'est le butler Reggie, le mendiant, le majordome. Butler Reggie. Lui, il est sur la chaîne là-bas. D'ailleurs, le bâtard de sénateur, je préfère dire scam cheddar, c'est dur à traduire. Il appelle même docteur Reggie. Comme le pseudo-professeur Gomez, dont on n'a jamais vu le diplôme. On ne sait pas c'est quelle discipline son diplôme. On ne sait pas c'est quelle université. Mais les gens l'appellent professeur. D'ailleurs, même Sanitaire lui-même, il y a la photo, il a écrit docteur Salik Coran, à l'époque où il roulait avec Khalid Abdul Mohamed. Donc lui aussi, c'était un docteur à un moment donné. Et après, son doctorat a disparu. Ok, c'est branché. Petite vidéo pour ça. Ça passe pas en veille. Alors. Vidéo, ça passe pas en veille. Je peux focaliser après. That's it. So come on in, brothers and sisters. Feel free to interact, man. Take advantage, man. We don't have that many people. I'm going to be here all day. I'm on lunch break. Then I'll return to work. Who's Kemetic? Do you know any Kemetic people? What do they think about this madness that's going on right now? Because Pan-Africans, we know It's been years I've been saying it. They're different rapists and pedophiles. I didn't know Kemetic people do. So we're gonna have to come with some distinctive appellations, descriptions, so that people know that okay, we know the Kemetic people who are cool with anti-Kemetic people. We know the Kemetic people who are cool with the convicted rapists and convicted child molesters. Who's Kemetic in the conscious community? Who is? Is there anybody that's Kemetic? Kemetic people are already a minority in comparison with the Abrahamic believers. And within the so-called conscious community, the online gathering, whether it's the house of consciousness or not, because the conscious community is not the house of consciousness. Many from the conscious community used to hang over there, but many have realized that it was messy and full of scam and they bounce. So every time they get new recruits because they have some woof-woof who believe in that recruiting. And maybe the booty shaking is a recruitment method. But many within the so-called conscious community, many online claim to be Kemetic. They couldn't read the glyph hotep. If you put the glyph hotep, they don't even know. I'm sure all Muslims in the world, you put, even if they don't speak Arabic, you put the word Allah, they know it's Allah. But anyway, many claim to be Kemetic. Some will say they're Kemetic and they will say they're Christians too, or they'll say they're Kemetic and they're Muslims too, or they'll say they're Kemetic and they're Hebrews too. There's no value to it. When they say they're Kemetic, it's like it's a fashion thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how well it sounds, man. I hope it sounds good. And you know what? I'm gonna try without the headset.
Okay. Let's see how it sounds now. Right? Young Harry was asking Kemetics are good. Well, just Kemetic, period. So then I can know, and eventually, if I ever communicate with them, and I would ask them, what kind of Kemetic person are you? Are you like the Shrine of Ma'at, and you don't mind people say they don't give a fuck about the Kemetic text? Or people who say, people who are Kemetic and they don't mind having convicted rapists, convicted child molesters in the panel, you know? So at this point, I'm like, any person that claims to be Kemetic, who is Kemetic? Who are Kemetic people? The Kemetic people from the conscious community worldwide. Let me check the sound now. Well, it sounds about the same. I already the earpods, you know what I'm saying? So volume is that loud, but sounds about the same. So I'm gonna keep on rocking like this. Young Harold wrote, "Come on later and teach them what it means." Well, they can come anytime and they can ask, brother. I'm trying to have a conversation about what people are interested in, and I have plenty of videos from artifacts from Kemet. But dang, I want to know who cares about Kemet. What their version of Kemetic science, what version of Kemetic science they have, what version of Kemeticism they have, man. Because it's madness. It is madness, man. And I know many people are used to kissing scam cheddars behind, but at this point, the dude is insulting the God of the Bible, saying that God is a bee, saying he doesn't give a F about Kemetic, saying he doesn't give a F about the Kemetic text. I mean, damn. Is he the most high of the conscious community? Can say all this thing and so it's all good, man. Is it the money that makes them switch like that? Is it the money that makes them accept the dude insulting what should be sacred or precious or of value to those people? So we're going to do all this work. We're going to buy all these books, go to all those museums, go through all those texts and translate them. And that dude is just going to curse and disrespect it, and it's cool. So what's the point then? What's the point doing all the work we do, man? The dude gets pseudo people on who say they hate Africans. The guy is praying for the destruction of Christianity and Islam. And we have some hookers who come on my panel talking about, oh, you know, my brother, you know what I'm saying? Oh, make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? He molested a young girl, but you know, you're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? What's your name? What? I mean, then Judas, nasty, man. The nerve of him. The nerves. I'm still shocked about the video from yesterday, man. I mean, the dude, man. Now, have we heard Hebrew Israelites? Are they cool with that as well? My goodness, man. So is this what those guys teach? My goodness. All right. Well, if you have questions about anything else, no, feel free, man. Because apparently when we talk about child molesters and rapists, in the conscious community, people are not happy. Some of them have family members who did it. Some of them have friends who did it. Some of these desperate baby mama, they have their man, the husband who did it. So it should not be talked about. It is taboo. It's normal. It's accepted. It's cool. That's within the conscious community, man. Young Hero, you still there? Where did they go at it? The BJM and Scam Chatter. I'm going to go and have a look because nobody's intervening right now. I know it's early, though. 6 a.m. in New York, so it's all good. It's about the time some people wake up to go to work. Now, at least we have people who are going to be sharing this stuff in France. There's no point. Most of them do it to feel like they're part of something or for money. There's like Bible people, they don't do what they teach. And it's sad, man, because people don't have to false flag. People don't have to use Kemetic to make themselves look good, you know. And you ask all those peoples, man, all those people, they be like, man, we don't say you people messing with children. And then when you have somebody messing with children and you show the paperwork, then they make excuses. And it's not just Kemetic people, you know. Black Hebrews, Black Israelites, Black Muslims, atheists, all these conscious community people, man. So, Young Hero, where did they go at it? Can you give me that, you know, the title of the video? Scam Cheddar and Apostle got into it last night. So people get into it all the time, then they're cool. Let me see. $140 and $154. Yeah, that's what's up. So since that's 5 minutes, is what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna play a 5-minute clip. And I'll be right back with y'all. 140 to 145.
Bro, listen. I don't even know who's over there watching that shit. But actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. What's happening right now is there's a line in the sand, and the pedophiles and the pro-pedophiles. Remember when I said this is revealing who's pedophile and who's pro-pedophile? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have shit that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people have shit that they've been doing, shit that they interested in. A lot of these niggas go on to vacations in Dominican Republic and Brazil and all these other places and be doing a lot of shit that if they was here in the States, them niggas would get killed for. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas going on vacation doing other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas coming around thinking that because they got a little few dollars that they could get away with doing certain shit, that makes them somebody. It don't. See, I still come from a world where money don't determine who you are. It don't. Because you got a little control of a platform and niggas looking at you and you can put niggas in position like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing if you a slime ball. Period. So you over there having sex with little girls. Remember, I was saying that we needed to boycott Sarnetta Page until he took polite videos down. At this point, I'm saying that we need to just boycott that page. Everybody needs to unsubscribe. The nigga's a pedophile. What are you doing now? And if he's not, let him break it down. Let him explain his relationship with Nikki, because he cannot deny his relationship with Nikki. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is a real thing that happened. That would be the same as Polite trying to deny Aminette. Polite can't deny he with Aminette no more than Sarnetta could deny that he was with Nikki for years. So let him explain that. Let him explain what he's doing with Nikki. He's 33, she's 15. And let me show you something. So you really know that this is a problem. He stayed in a relationship with her. He went to prison for a year and stayed in a relationship with her while he was in prison. And when he came home, he came right back to her. So that means that he thinks that that's okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, we want to say the girl had a really big body and she looked grown and he was out somewhere drunk and they hooked up for a one night stand and he didn't know. Okay, that's a situation. That could be argued back and forth. I'm not saying yay, nay, or whatever. But you were with this girl since she's in junior high school, my nigga. So the time she's in high school, guess who's going to jail tonight? What? Bro, stop doing videos on everything else and talk about you and Nikki over there, bro. Talk about you and Nikki. And be careful, because niggas in Harlem is now paying attention. So it's niggas that know about other things that's hitting me, sending me text messages and all that. And I'm ignoring a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I would like you to do is go out on a high note. This is a real message from me to you, Saab. You watching this video. Go out on a high note with some dignity, bro. Don't keep dragging this thing out where you keep losing dignity in front of us, bro. It's hurting me. A lot of these people that's watching, they don't really give a fuck about none of the people involved. It's hurting me to keep finding out more of these things that's making who you are in my mind diminish less and less and less into below nothingness. And it's a lot of people in the community that feel the same way, bro. And if you would have just stopped this shit, if you would have just stopped this polite shit so long ago, man, you could have saved this community so much fucking heartache, bro. And you still going, my nigga. You still pointing out other niggas instead of dealing with your man polite. Now, let's look how fucking goofy this nigga saw look. All this research work, right? He doesn't realize that he's demonstrating to the entire community that he's capable of fully pulling up all the information on Brother Polite. But you're not doing anything but pulling up information on other people. Okay, so now we passed Brother Polite, bro. Now we're on Brother Sarnetta.
Thank you, Young Hero. I seen the video. I don't know why, but you did write Apostle, but I thought I was BJM, but yeah, it was the Apostle dude, the mature guy. Hunter is here. Haha, crazy. What's crazy? All right, okay, well, hey, you know what? Hey, it's 45 minutes. No participation. Nobody got on the panel. So I guess, I'll call it a day. I know it is 6 a.m. right now in America. Well, in New York. I'm going to chill for a minute before I resume work. Don't think I will live stream this evening. I've been live streaming crazy. I have some work. I have some school work. And most of the things I needed to be said have been said. Now I'm looking for who's Kemetic. It's like my new quest now. Who's Kemetic? And if they are Kemetic, you're down with, anti-Kemetic people too. You're down with rapists too. You're down with pedophiles too. You're down with child molesters too. You got down with scammers too. You know what I'm saying? Questions you got to ask. Rock with some people, and then you find out after a few months, after a few years, they be scammers, they be rapists. Then you be like, hey, what's wrong with you? And they say, well, you never asked me. I'll hustle HOKKK style, you know what I'm saying? They do it, why can't I do it? Then we answer on top of it. So don't get on the panel to make me happy, but just in case somebody wants to get on the panel, that's the link. If nobody comes so good, it's going to be less than an hour. I'm feeling sleepy anyway. Go have a little nap. So stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the Nechero, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Do I to do a Nechero?
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge. No question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.